Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in. And yes, I told a terrible lie to you guys. I started playing that Martin Dan Tyminski guitar. It was in the last video. And I told you I made a new tusk saddle and a tusk nut for it. I told you that. Made them specifically to the same size the old ones was. And I told you nothing else changed. Well, yeah, it did. Everything changed. I got so many PMs and emails and crap on. And I knew the guitar wasn't exactly right yet. I knew I was going to have to tune it in. I played it a little bit, and it just wasn't right. So, as you all said, as I've always taught, before I ever pull frets, I'll take the strings off, tighten the truss rod, put the back bow into the fretboard, and what that does is pull those fret slots apart. It makes the frets come out with less tear, and it makes the new frets go in easier. And I did that. Tighten up the truss rod, pull the old frets out, put the new ones back in, and then I straightened the rod perfectly straight and did all the levelness and work I was going to do there. And that's where I left it at. So that's why, you know, it wasn't just exactly right. But we're going to fix that shit tonight. I've been playing this guitar a little bit, and I knew, man, it was just something. It was lacking something. I knew it did, but I didn't know what. And I was going to bring it in here, and then you can thank you guys for reminding me exactly what I did wrong. I forgot. You know, I never even checked the truss rod. I mean, like I said, the guitar had been laying for 3 years, and I just didn't think about adjusting the truss rod in it. So I'm going to loosen the strings. I'm going to tighten the truss rod up. So when I tune it up, then I can bring the truss rod back down. So I'm going to loosen the strings. Tighten the truss rod. And then string it back up and go from there. Popped out the bridge pin. Alright, well, I looked for a good 45 minutes, man. Broke out in a horrendous sweat. The air is running wide open, and I never did find that. So I got another one stuck in there, but it's got a white dot in the middle of it. Bridge pin. But, you know, we've lost stuff in this house before. Me and my son were sitting right over there, 12 feet from here. Had a big, long, dangly earring. We was just messing around. We were sitting on the floor with our knees crossed, legs crossed, facing each other. The damn thing was 4 inches long, man. He'd put it on and do some crazy stuff with it, and I'd put it on and do some crazy stuff. Of course, Earl was here, and he wore it. And we dropped that damn thing, and that's been probably 30 years ago. We never, ever found... I mean, it was sitting right there in the floor. Where could it have gone, you know? And that ain't the only thing, man. We've lost a lot of shit. Just drop it in the floor, and bam, it is all gone into a complete another dimension. And that's what happened to that bridge pin. So anyways, got the thing back in tune, and let me get my head halfway on here. I need a capo. There's one, that'll do. You want to check this neck relief now. I don't even remember what it was in the last video. I'm going to hold it down about the 17th fret here, because that's about where the truss rod ends. You got to reach up inside of there. That's why they make tools like these. You can see that. You got to reach way up in there. So I'm going to come down there 14, 15, 16, 17th fret and start right there and check us some neck relief. Wow, that is tight, man. I like to see 12 thousandths neck relief on my acoustic guitars, my own personal ones, and I highly recommend that too. $14, $15, $16, $17, yeah. Man, I am going blind here. Oh, look at that. It's just scraping the string, man. Look how perfect that is. It is 12,000 dead on the money. It almost lifts that string, and the 7th one, 8th one, it glides right under there. 12,000, so I'm going to leave that alone. I don't usually check these over here anymore. Yeah, it's less than, well, no, there it is. There it is. It's a tight 12. Now there it is, exactly. So 12,000, that's where I had it set before 3 years ago. That's where I set it at. Let's go ahead and check this nut action too. I'm going to have to work on the nut a little bit more. I like to see 16 to 18 thousandths there. Here's an 18. Can you see, man? Now it's a little more. See that string wearing out with that under it. And this is what I say, 18. I don't like to see it over 18. I ain't fixing that tonight though. Because I done wore myself out looking for that damn bridge pin. The 4th string needs a little taken off. That 3rd one I think is just exactly right. I knew. Yeah. They get tighter as the strings get littler. But that's fine, except for the 4th, 5th, and 6th. I'm going to drop those down. They set in that nut just beautiful, but I'll have to after I drop the strings down lower, then I'll have to round the nut off so half the diameter of the string is above the top surface of the nut. Now, see if string action's anywhere near where it used to be. 64ths. Yeah, I think we're in the camera okay. The high E string, I got to get over here in the light where I can see it. That's where it was before. 464ths. I think this was higher on that last video, and I already told you why. And 564ths. That's perfect, man. Absolutely perfect. 12th fret. 564ths. It might be just a tad more. It's not 6. And this first one's dead on 464ths. That's low action, man, for any acoustic guitar. That 3rd string's the old one. Fret buzzing. This thing had a real what's the word? see, this sound that ain't the word I'm looking for. I don't think. I can't think, man. I done got way too hot. But at least it's all fixed except 4, 5, and 6 up here tonight. First fret action. Like I say, I'm done. I'm done for today. Last video I made on this guitar, Lily and me, had been, well, I said on the video we'd been to hell and back 3 times. And oddly enough, we've been there and back again 3 times today, on this day. You know, I'm done, man. Today, I am done. So there you go, kids. I want to thank all you guys and ladies for watching, for hanging in there, and I'm sorry for all the confusion on this guitar. I would not recommend tear the guitar down and then let it lay for 3 years. I worked on it a little bit within those 3 years. Like I say, I did the frets. It's got new frets in it now. Got new strings, all but one, and a new bridge pin. Until I find the original one, it has got to be right here, man. It has got to be right here. I looked inside the guitar. It wasn't in there. But I mean, you know, how far could it go? Hit that maybe. Anyways, don't tear a guitar down and let it lay for 3 years, or try to fix it over a 3-year period. If you tear it down, my advice is to you fix it and get it put back together while you got all the parts and you don't misplace anything. God, I've lost more stuff than I ever had. I'll find that bridge pin, man. I know it's laying right here in all this junk somewhere. I know that it is. It could not have went very far. Thank you guys for all the emails, messages, and stuff. There's no way I can answer them all. I just can't answer that many. Q-Ball's here. Me and her's all here anymore. And, well, we get the sons and grandsons come visit. But, anyways, I don't know what'll be next. Probably that drum dial video I was telling you all about. Like I said, if you're a banjo player or a drummer, you'll want to see that video. You might want to see it anyhow, because I know now exactly how digital drum dials work. A buddy of mine, I knew a guy who played drums, and I called him and asked him about that, and he told me exactly how it worked, and he gave me a number of a drummer. You've probably got records in your house or CDs with this guy playing drums on them. He told me the very same thing that my friend told me, and he referred me to another third guy, same story. So it must be right. Like Ali used to say, I must be the greatest. Well, watch for that video. It's coming. I got a little bit more work to do on this guitar. I'm done with it. Maybe I'll play you something better on it then. I haven't been playing much guitar in the last 3 years. All banjo, man, again. And I still can't play the damn thing. 3 years coming up in December. I started back on the Scruggs style banjo. A rather advanced Scruggs style banjo. Maybe that's why I still can't play it yet to this day. But I still can't play the damn thing. All I can, you know, screw with it 3 or 4 hours, and then I'm able to play a little bit. But I gotta get that time down to at least 15 minutes, 10 minutes or so, warm up time. Anyways, I'm rambling. Thank you guys. I love you, and I'll see you next time.